I believe another builder is going to be called for. We need quite a few here. We keep getting cities! Oh, promotion available. Nice. So yeah, the city will heal 10 per turn, so it's going to be, you know, a bit of a slog, but it's going to be okay. I'm just going to fortify you outside the city there. That's going to be fine. This builder, so your priority... I think I'm going to have to go and clear out this, which is a little bit annoying. Your priority was go to set up the iron, and I'm still going to need you to do that relatively soon, but I'm going to get you to delay a bit. We're going to build a pasture over here for our capital. There you go. You got your spear promotion. Nice. And then dry meat shield's just going to, or this unit's going to go sit up on this hill. Defensive tactics. Hey, Valletta killed that scout. Thank you very much, Valletta. That's very handy. I really appreciate that. That's going to make my life a lot simpler. I suppose... I mean, I have 2 builds left. I want to do the iron, but I've got time. So I should probably do the camp here. So yeah, you can see the city's almost fully healing itself. So I'm definitely going to encourage this guy to come over here once he gets some moves again. Because it's going to be a long time to take Zaragoza, which is okay. Move you here, so you can take a shot there. You're going to move here and then only hit the city. And especially if we have to hit other units, then it's going to take that much longer. I'm going to put you in the forest, that way I can put the archer on the hill. Well, not yet. First, you're going to come down over here to help with the city, but soon. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build a camp over here. It's only gold. The banana, will you get more gold or more food when we get a plantation there? I don't remember. Well, I don't care about the gold that much. So let me just do this. Let's see. Things I should know. Can coastal cities be taken by boat if it doesn't have a harbor? Yeah, I mean, it still has defense, but it doesn't matter whether there's a harbor or not. Cliffs do make a difference, though. So that's still going to be just +1. I'm actually wondering about holding off on the plantations then. Just getting the iron and then the stone probably makes the most sense. Okay, I don't know where that other unit went. So just shoot the city a couple times. Okay, we're hitting for 43 that round, so that's good. That definitely outpaces the healing, which is nice. I think this settler's going to go down here. It's not the greatest city spot, but it's got the river. Oh, salut, comment ça va? Alright, you're going to yell at me because I'm not spying enough or something. Ironworking's 1 turn away from maximum Eureka, which is fine, because it's also 1 turn away from getting the actual inspiration as well. Political philosophy is about to finish, so we're going to get a proper government. I wonder what government we'll take, actually. I don't think we need the military one. Although we want one that's got at least 1 military slot. We don't want Classical Republic, because the military slot will get converted to a wild card, which is quite nice. Well, I mean, we're not building wonders, but the boost to the capital is nice. Again, one of these would get converted to wild card. The other one would probably use for conscription, which is fine. Or oligarchy is a lot more just muscle, and we're fighting right now. Another Spanish settler? Oh my god. Thank you. I don't think it really matters much. This will help us fight a little easier. It's just the melee units, though, although the experience is very nice. I think I'm going to go autocracy for now. And then if there's a real war that breaks out, we can switch over to oligarchy. So, we're going to go autocracy. The +1 yields in capital is very nice. We may or may not use the wonder production boost. But I really like the boost to the capital. So we're going to move conscription over there. Ilkham, because we're still building builders, for sure. We are... I should actually check the influence. I don't think we need diplomatic league right now. And we'll probably just take the +1 production. Yeah, we don't need diplomatic league, so that's good. Mysticism. So we can actually get some great people points going on. It's actually quite shameful to not have gotten it by now. I think I'm not going to move my spearman, because I believe if I do, he'll definitely move back. But there's a possibility that he will move forward and I'll be able to snag it. Okay, he moved back regardless. Okay. Hold on. Was this flat? No, this is jungle, right? Could I have reached there? Oh, shit, I could have reached there. Might have suicided me. You know what? The settler's just going to be in the capital. I'll be able to take him when I take the capital. It's okay. So you finished your monument. Good. I think you're just going to build another builder, because we do still have Ilkham going on right now, so maximum builder production right now is going to be swell. You're going to come here, shoot that. Since we can't take the city this turn regardless, I think it's going to be quite a bit more valuable for us to simply... I could kill him with the spearman, right? Okay, do that. You're going to hook this up, give us a boost towards ironworking. I think we may have been one turn off of the max efficiency there. I'm not sure. But we've got that done. That's really nice. And, yeah, we'll just pick up wheel. We'll just pick up things we've got Eurekas for. And who knows, we might want the catapult. It does do a lot more damage than the archers. At this point, actually, I think I'd be very tempted to beeline towards the crossbow tech. Machinery. We're working on ancient walls, so we'll get the boost towards engineering. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll be able to get our crossbows up and running with Eurekas the whole way. That will be really good, because in 6 turns, that boost will come in. We have a lot of money. I'm not sure what, if anything, I want to spend it on. I don't think there's anything I need to spend it. Oh yeah. That's kind of annoying. Ooh, mercenary boost. Nice. Carnifex. Well, actually, Carnifex may not have been okay. Because these are not the barbarian horsemen, which are the same as warriors. Holy shit. You know, it actually semi-screwed me that it didn't build it inside of the city. We don't need ancient walls here. I think we are going to build more military units then. I think one more spearman. We've got, how many spearmen do we have? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want more spearmen. I think another archer. We're going to get you started there. That's going to be fine. It'd be nice if we could take the city this turn, because then I could potentially peace out. Although it's probably too early. Yeah, it's too early. Okay. That's why I can't peace out on either one. So we're going to keep that. We may have to go and take back Carnifex, but that's okay. If we have to do that, we will manage. I think I'm just going to get a monument, probably into ancient walls over here is what's going to happen. Meanwhile here, I think I'm going to go and chop the forest. Or maybe this forest. Get the boost towards another archer over here. That's what I'm going to do with this builder. You've got that, which is good. So, if I go here, there's no one nearby. Although what I'll do is I'll wait a turn, because next turn I can go out and build the quarry on the same turn. They burned it down? City-states raise cities. Oh, shit. That is actually incredibly disappointing. That is really disappointing. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Yeah, that actually really sucks. That really sucks. Well, we'll just have to go and burn them back down. This... Because that was a really important city for us. That was an incredibly important city. Wow. Alright, we've got that. Do we want to go and... There we go. Fresh new settler. I think we can just ignore these now. Although they'll probably go over to Green Yi. And do a surprising amount of damage. I think you're going to move up there. We may have to move one archer there as well. We'll be able to peace out with the city-state relatively soon. So I think we're going to be fine. And we're going to build an archer here. So yes, get a spearman and archer up there. It's going to be okay. Yeah, that's really... Yeah, because Japan... Well, we can settle there now. The question will be if Japan beats us to a resettlement or not. We are not housing capped yet. Our amenities are bad, though. We're going to want a bunch of commercial hubs. Start making money and more trade routes. So I think that's actually what Dry Meat Shield is going to get started on. I should feel salty about the city-state thing, but I'm not for some reason. There's probably just too much overconfidence going on, but it is there. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the rainforest. There we go. So we'll get the archer a little quicker. Rushing this stuff is very powerful. So you're going to go and settle over there. Excellent. Meanwhile, get ourselves a major victory here. Sounds swell. So you're just going to keep heading downwards because we're going to take Spain's capital. This trade route is going to go up to Grigny, just for road construction if nothing else. This settler I would probably like to head over to here. Now, I'm going to have to stay fortified there, that's for sure. But yeah, we're going to see if we can't retake that city. Is there an achievement for resettling a destroyed city? That would make sense. Yeah, this guy's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Especially since I have a limited ability to run away. Actually, no ability to run away. He's going to get killed here. Wow, Valletta, too good. This is my capital. I'm still good on ground units, even if I lose that one. I don't need another one right away. I don't want to overbuild archers because I'm not going to be able to afford upgrading all of them. You are actually kind of housing capped. I'm wondering about getting a granary down. No, one more builder for now. It's going to be fine. What I'm going to do is chop this forest away, because we're going to put a thingy there. Listen, Valletta. Jesus. One turn. I'm actually worried that Grigny is just going to fall before then. Let's see. If I move you to here, then move you to here, I can take a shot on this guy. Then do that. And farms are the one thing that you can pillage and heal from, which is quite nice. If Grigny falls, then that will all of a sudden start to be kind of disappointing. I'm still crushing my one neighbor that, you know, is here, but it's going to start to significantly fall behind other potential threats. Okay, well, next turn I can peace. So the question will be if he can actually take the city in one go. Oh! I don't want to peace out with Spain. Well, tell you what, I'm going to say no. That's actually kind of risky. Okay, didn't go right for the city. Oh, I could have saved that unit potentially.
Don't reinvent. I don't underrate the value.
The question is... Alright, now I'm pieced out with Valletta. I did still lose that unit, but Grigny is going to be fine. We're never going to build a wonder. Well, probably not. At least not in a long time, so we're going to do that. This guy is the one that's going to head to there. And I will escort you. You were going to chop here, which is another builder. Then we're going to I'm just going to put down a campus here. I realize it's got no bonuses, but it's going to I'm going to put another district next to it, so it'll get adjacency afterwards. And I want to start getting these going so that we can start getting some great people points. So these things are no longer a threat, which is good. But we're still at war with Spain. So you are going to go and... Oh, you could... I'm just going to promote for now, then. Getting your bonus against melee units. Oh, that's a hill. That's going to be a little bit annoying, then, to actually get the bombards going. It does have walls, so it's going to be able to shoot. No, I think the base walls have a range of 1, right? Or am I thinking of mods with other games? I get so confused between Civ 6, Civ 5, modded Civ 5, like Community Balance Patch. I think I'm thinking Community Balance Patch. Alright, build a camp. You're going to stand over there. And we've got... I'm going to try to save up money to buy these tiles again. You know what's interesting? If I built the encampment on the stone... these are both districts. I can't steal districts. Never mind. I don't think I can steal districts. Yeah, you can't shoot the city. You can't shoot from over here, though, because of the water. So I'm going to move you there. You're going to work your way over there. You're going to work your way over there. Means no bombard this turn, but that's okay. I want to mine all these hills, but I think we do actually need some amenities, so getting the incense up is going to be kind of important. I'm confused. Can you not bombard? He's got walls. I mean, he's got the 2 bars going on. He's clearly got walls. What is that thing Spain is mining? What, right over here? The gypsum? Something you can quarry. Monument, ancient walls. That's done, so you're going to go to here. And before Japan gets upset. Well, I kept my promise about not resettling, so they'll probably just get a little upset again, and I'll promise to not settle near them once more. Okay, there you go. I took some damage. I'm still a little confused as to why they hadn't been bombarding before. I've got an upgrade waiting, but I'm not going to use it on you yet. I could even go and smack into him, but I think that would be a little bit foolish. Oh, rename Lowland. Thank you. Let's do that. You are going to be renamed to... TF2! Brum, brum, brum! It's a bit long, but it sounds great. Rebuy that tile. Yeah, we'll have to re-steal the stone. But we can do that. As long as we've got this steel, we can build the encampment over there. That's going to be fine. This time, though, I'm going to start right away with the ancient walls. Ancient walls. Actually, hang on. I'm going to pre-drop the encampment to lock in the price. Then, and that's queued, which is great. Ancient wall, maybe ancient walls into encampment, into monument. There, I like it. So that's all been done. I could mine these hills, but I'm not sure that that's worthwhile quite yet. I still can't go into the sea. You know what? I don't have to rush engineering. Let's finish sailing, actually. You're going to go and improve the incense over there. And apparently I have to go and rebuild all my improvements over here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You're going to bombard Valencia. It can no longer shoot us, so I don't feel the need to pillage over here to heal. Apologies, I will look elsewhere in the future. I've had my promise. I've held my promise once before there, Japan. You can trust me. I think I'm going to leave you there. The archer I'm not as concerned with. I'm actually wondering about sticking the archer just in the middle here to guard against barbarian spawns. Because I think they could technically spawn right there. And I really would rather they didn't. Now, I can start attacking the city now and not take as much damage, but I think it would be not particularly useful. Nope. I'm going to get a lot of Warbomb graft out of this, but I'm okay with it. Oh, oh, oh. New Carnifex. Thank you. Lock in the price. What I mean by that is... Oh, and actually, because of the way the queuing system works, it didn't actually do it. There it is. Now we do that. The price of a district, it goes up as you unlock more technologies and civics. But the price of the district gets locked in when you place it. So what you can do is place a district and then go back to working on something else, and then the cost should be locked in. I don't think that's something they changed in the winter patch. I actually would like a fair number of changes to how the district costing happens. But until that happens, we have to do some of that stuff. And I mean, last game we were actually really good about pre-planning all of our districts and really being aggressive with that mechanic. Here, not so much, because I'm mostly just, you know, warring aggressively.
But life.
Sailing. We're still a while, actually, to auto-completing, or to getting the boost from the Ancient Walls there, so I think I'm just going to go pick up a few of the cheaper techs that we already have Eureka's for. Hey, we got enough mines to get the apprenticeship boost. That's nice. We are going to go ahead and keep Valencia. And it looks like it's going to be a bit bottlenecky getting to the next city. I don't know how difficult it's going to be. We'll see. I would like you to... you know what? Just go right into Ancient Walls, then repair the monument and the granary. And... Faith by the Meeting House for the production and faith boost. Yes, absolutely. Not worried about losing Valencia. We've got our entire army over here, for crying out loud. But yeah, our tech rate's definitely going to start to be a major problem. Unfortunately, that is going to delay one of our big boosts to tech. I'm going to have to spam out quite a few campuses if I can. You would like to take my gypsum, of which I have 2, so that sounds fine. It's not much money, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway. I mean, maybe we can negotiate a bit more. I was going to say, most likely it just won't work. And in fact, she might even be willing for the base one. You know what? I'm going to take it, Catherine. Let's build a relationship. So I think you're upset because I'm not generating much in the way of science and or culture. You're close to your housing cap over here, which makes me think granary might be the way to go. You might need another builder too, though. What did you just finish? Oh, you just finished a builder. Yeah, go ahead with the granary then. That's going to be fine. And this builder... I'm going to start with the bananas just because they're closer, even though the quarries are quite powerful for us. You are going to fortify until healed. You are already healed, so that's fine. Do I want to move you forward? I think I can a little bit. I don't want to move you too far forward because you might get yourself in trouble. You are going to take this opportunity to promote. Good stuff. Rename the Spanish cities. Thank you very much. Oh, you're right. Both of them have to be renamed. So, you are going to be renamed to... Data Link. Technically, it's Data Link 7, but there you go. Tend to leave the numbers off. Hope people don't mind, unless it's like a key part of the username. And over here, we are going to have Ben Gouger. Ben Gouger. Gouger, like that. Boop. All right. Quarry, go. Well, it's a fair amount of money and some resources, but I'm going to wait and see what lies beyond these hills here. It might be hard because it's a bottleneck. We may not be able to get a lot of people firing. We'll see how it goes. You're going to wait there. You're going to improve the nanners. You are fully fixed, so... 35 defense. And a chariot inside. That will definitely prove a challenge without catapults. So I think we're going to peace out with them. Although the bombard is basically nothing. Did they nerf bombard strength or something? Like 10 damage. Why are they only doing 10 damage? Are they not bombarding at 35? I'm confused. We're not at war with Valletta again, are we? No. Okay. I just saw the warriors there and I got worried. God knows what happened last time. Although I do have a unit there now, so... Well, I'll march forward. Nothing else. I'm going to go and threaten him. I could move to here and actually put an archer here. I'm just worried that this chariot would go and start murdering the archer, so I'll just fortify there. Most likely what will happen is we'll just peace out next time he offers. Although, he's got the oracle here. Capitals are always nice to grab. And the bombard's not scary. Mostly comes down to how much damage do we do with our archer bombard. That's less than great.
All the world's a stage, and all the...
That is definitely less than great. We don't have the thing to... We don't have limes to boost defensive stuff. I think we're going to keep things as is. Well, we'll probably pre-research some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm worried Japan's going to declare war on me. I'm going to go and put an archer behind New Carnifex. -4. -1. Okay, yeah, we're never going to kill Madrid here. Okay, I'm just going to wait till he offers one then. I'm going to pull this archer back. Now, Japan might run some people down towards Datalink. I should probably keep one archer in there just in case. So I'm going to get you started on the ancient walls. A little higher priority. Incoming New Carnifex. We'll just keep rebuilding it for the entire game. Alright, there's the peace offer. 7 gold per turn for 30 gold, a bunch of flat gold, some resources. Yeah, we're going to take it, and you'll properly cede both cities. I'm okay with that. I accept your deal.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Well, that is true. I might leave one archer back in Ben Gouger here. In case they declare war on me. Although I'm going to have walls there, but we found out the walls aren't really the scariest things in the universe. I could build an encampment here. It's the only place I can build it, because it can't be adjacent to a city. It would mean obliterating the wheat, which would sort of suck, and doesn't really gain me much, although it is defensively very strong. So I doubt that we will do that in Ben Gouger. I want to go back towards working on machinery here. We have a lot of money. Here's what I'm thinking. Well, there's two things. I could go and buy another military unit up here, which might be good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a builder over here. And the reason I'm going to do that is so I can chop one of the forests to get a boost towards the ancient walls, to make sure to complete the ancient walls with the ideal time for engineering, which is going to help our war effort. I am going to bring people over here. Now, I'm never going to be able to attack Kyoto. If I'm going to attack anywhere, it's going to be from the south in Fukuoka. Although they've got an encampment, there's a river, there's another bit of a bottleneck here. Both these attack vectors are going to be incredibly difficult. Although if there's going to be anything that works, it's going to be here. The one saving grace is it's going to be slow for him to move units through Kyoto to attack New Carnifex. Same thing here, huge bottleneck. Defensively, we might be able to hold for quite some time. So we are going to get, right, the archer over here. And I'm going to move the bulk of my forces towards Datalink with the idea of coming down here. You can go and rest for now. Same thing you. We want you fully capped first. We are at 401, so I think we are going to wrap this up here. It is very disappointing that we did lose Carnifex. That is hugely, hugely disappointing, and it is my fault for not realizing properly that Valletta was being a threat there. Also, if that spearman had spawned inside New Carnifex, it may not have made a difference. If I had done it a turn sooner and it spawned inside the city of Old Carnifex, actually, then I probably would have been able to defend the city fine. But one turn too late and spawning the wrong place, or over here is effectively 2 turns too late because it was so out of the way. Still, our empire has grown a fair bit. Wow, look at India. Look at the way they've grown. It's all in a straight line over here. It's completely linear. It means they have a huge border to defend. If they go to war against Japan again, that would be bad. I wonder. How do you joint war against someone? I'm thinking I should make friends with Gandhi. I mean, Gandhi's not going to be a huge fan of me because I did start the wars. That's too bad. We're going to try to send him a peace deal in the not too distant future. Or not a peace deal, a trade route. Build up our relationship, because that might be really interesting. But yeah, Gandhi might have a bit of a hard time. Obviously, we don't have to worry about France. We don't have to worry about Arabia for a long time, except for their ridiculous tech rate. But we finally have a little bit of science coming in. And that's going to, well, and again, at this point, we should have had this insane campus up. It's a real shame that we don't. And I really want to spend a bunch of money just to improve that, but I think it is going to be a good idea to chop this so that we can finish these ancient walls sooner so that we can get the boost towards engineering. If we can get crossbows, we're going to be laughing. They're just going to go and, like, smash all opposition for quite some time, which is going to be really nice. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you very much for watching. Next live stream is going to be on Saturday. Saturday is going to be a programming stream for at least part of it. So if you're looking forward to some Unity game programming, we're going to do a space thing that's going to be excellent. Definitely tune in there. We'll probably play some games after that. Usually the programming only goes on for an hour or two, and then we play some games afterwards. So we'll see you on Saturday after that. Whether or not Sunday Morning Heroes happens on Sunday, I don't know yet. We'll keep you updated. It'll depend a lot on what the situation with Briar's flight home is. Don't even remember when he's supposed to get home. Although I'm sure Sencha has been telling people that in the chat. And yeah, and yes, Wednesday streams are always 2 to 4. So we are now 4 minutes over. So I had a great time. I will be trying to make a bunch of RimWorld videos live right after the stream here. I know it was supposed to a couple of days ago. But there should be plenty of content up on YouTube if you're looking for something else to watch. So just wait for a couple minutes for there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.